On the 15th day of August 2008, a revolution landed on this community. Since then, every taxable adult receives at least 20,000 naira from proceeds of a community investment every month. Also, every member of this community, boy, girl, man or woman, enjoys healthcare services at no expense to community members, but paid for from proceeds of this investment. I will tell you this story if you will sit with me for 30 minutes. I am Belema Papamie. Welcome to Isiodu community. Welcome to the Niger Delta. Welcome to Development Roundtable. In October 2009, the federal government of Nigeria gave indication that it may have adopted a policy of giving 10% ownership of all joint venture oil businesses to communities of the Niger Delta. Although reactions to this position are somewhere between hope and caution,
the communities themselves, if care is not taken, and this 10% is to go to the communities, if there are no defined structures, if there are no defined methods, if there are no clear modalities for the dispensation of this money, it is going to further tear the community into pieces.
Most stakeholders are of the opinion that the communities should be given a chance to, for once, be architects of their own destiny.
That is what the president was saying, that the 10% should go to the people. That's what he's saying, but he hasn't articulated it properly. You know, he's still thinking of the 10% going to the state governments. You know, so which is what is happening with the 13%. So we are not there yet. There must be a situation, there must be a law whereby every community producing oil will have whatever percentage it is coming directly to them, bypassing the state government. I mean, the village has people who own it. It's not as if without government, government is made up of people now from the villages. It's not as if there's a vacuum in the village. The village has people. So you pay them this money, for God's sake. We have a bank account here in my community. If you give us any money, we pay it to the bank account.
The next issue is that, look, if the money comes, where is it supposed to be kept? Is it with the head of the community? Because that is going to tear the community into pieces.
In our own conception in ANC, we believe that first and foremost for this, once we get it, we have a blueprint of what should happen. All communities must have vertical structural command, the way we run our African communities. At the top is a king, followed by his council of chiefs and elders, and then followed by the common men. Again, also in that community, let's bring in some level of modernization, is to become a board of trustees for that community, which shall be an embodiment of the king, the chieftaincy council, and the people. People will elect credible people and put in the board of trustees.
And in fact, we've been doing, I told you before the war, soon after the war, we had Obaka Law here. I was the chairman. We built a secondary school. It's there, it's functioning. We just had representatives from each of the 9 villages. I was the chairman, and I had a vice chairman. And we organized ourselves into committees: education committee, works committee,